Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Coach Arnold. Today, we're going to be talking about making arroz con pollo and how to make it. But not just arroz con pollo a la chorrera.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and hit the notification button so you get every single video that we post daily. Thank you for watching.
Alright, so we're back with Cooking with Coach Arnold. Today we're making arroz con pollo a la chorrera. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it. So the very first step you want to do is you want to get like a handful of garlic, your green pepper, 2 onions, and you want to chop that up. Chop that up. And once you chop that up, you're going to put it in a pan. In a pot, and you're going to use olive oil and you're going to cook that up. Just those ingredients. That's called el sofrito. The sofrito is kind of like the base. And once you get the sofrito going, then you add the other ingredients in. After you get the sofrito going, you would add then 1 can of tomato sauce. You would add your garlic, your oregano, your yellow coloring, which you're gonna need to give the rice that yellow texture. That's why it's, arroz con pollo's classic color is yellow. Salt to your taste. Half a cup of wine. And then after all that's been cooking, and you throw your chicken in, and the chicken cooks thoroughly, then you're ready for your rice. That's when you add your rice, and you let that sit there about 30 minutes. But it has to be Valencia rice. You see this rice right here, how it's different than the long grain or short grain rice? That rice is what's gonna make it special. And that cooks for about 30 minutes. Once you start to see that the rice is getting done and completed, then you would add your sweet red pimentos, and you would finish it off with your choice of beer. You're then gonna cover it. You're gonna come over here to the oven. You're gonna stick it in the oven, and then you're gonna let it finish. That's how you make arroz con pollo.
Pouring a lot because it's a lot of rice that I'm making. I'm going to turn it on. Let it hot.
So Lisa,
Yeah,
how many people is this supposed to feed?
this would feed a good 10 people.
Cut it. Can't leave it too long because it'll burn.
That starts getting hot, I throw the ají, cebolla.
So once the oil gets hot with the garlic and it starts cooking the garlic, then we throw the green peppers and the onions in.
Right away, you don't want that because it gets a bitter taste. Come on, you say. Just saute it a little bit.
Yeah, so we're just sauteing the garlic, the green peppers and the onions together with the oil, and that's what we call the sofrito.
A couple of bouillons in there, which is kind of like the magic touch. You're gonna see a lot of videos with that arroz con pollo, but you're not gonna see a couple chicken bouillons being thrown in there. All right, so how many cups of water do we put in there?
I actually put 5 cups of water, big cups.
All right.
Then I'm gonna put the vino seco.
Now we're gonna put some dry wine in there. Now, do we want to use some real fancy, expensive wine, or
No,
just some
No, you don't.
basic cooking wine?
basic cooking wine. Since it's for like 10 people, I used that much.
Oh, about a third of the bottle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now what are we
I'm
doing here?
adding 1 can of salsa tomate, tomato sauce. Up a little bit. Powder. Love my garlic.
Some garlic powder.
Oregano. food coloring.
Now, what's the food coloring for, Luisa?
To make it yellow. See how I made it dark right away? Makes it darker is the salsa tomate. Now I need to put my salt.
So we just put some oregano, some garlic powder, some yellow food coloring.
Bijol.
Bijol.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put salt to taste. So just check this out here. All right, that's not too bad.
No, because it's for a lot of people. It's a lot.
Still got garlic there, but I threw it in earlier.
Stir it again.
Now what temperature do you have this on? High?
Right now it's on high, and once it starts getting that high heat, I will put it down to number 5. I mean, everybody does it differently. We like white meat, so we use it all the white meat.
Some like dark. And some like white.
So let me ask you, Luisa, Special Assistant Luisa, why don't we cook the chicken first in the sofrito before adding all the liquid to it?
No, you want the chicken to cook in the sofrito so it'll get soft and a lot of flavor. You don't want to cook it alone. We're not making bistec de pollo.
It's gonna cook for a good hour till the chicken gets really soft, because it is white meat. And then we'll continue from there.
So pretty much this is our base, right? This is everything we need except for the rice. So now this will cook for about an hour, hour and a half.
And then at the end we put the
Pimentos?
Right, the pimentos. Where I put the chicken.
Yeah, we want to make sure we keep our cooking area clean from salmonella so nobody gets sick.
Just went up to high and I just now lowered it to number 5. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes. Once it starts boiling, you lower the temperature and just let it cook.
What do you lower? All right, so we've just drained the water out of the rice, and this has been cooking for about 2 hours, but it doesn't really have to cook that long. Essentially, what you want it to do is you want the chicken to cook all the way through, and the way you test that is you take a knife and you pinch it, and you can tell if it's cooked or not. So that chicken looks cooked, and that's what we want. We want the chicken to be cooked before we put the rice in. Now here we go. We're gonna put the rice in.
Make sure you get all of that.
Stir that up. Okay. Okay, we just put the rice in and it's nice and boiling. Now there's 2 theories to this. One, the rice has been sitting in water for hours, and once we put it in, now actually at this time, it's ready for the oven. And we can just bake it until we see it the way in the consistency that we need, that we'd like to see it. Or, which is another way of doing it, the way we normally do it, is that we cook it until we see the rice rise and we see it in the consistency that we want it. And then we put it in the oven to finish it off. And now for the most important part. La cerveza. Right before you put it in the oven, you pour the beer on it.
Beer.
Now we got Yingling, but you can use Corona or Bud Light or whatever you want.
Whatever beer you want.
So we preheated the oven to 350. And that's the temperature you want it at to put the arroz con pollo in. And here it goes. Arroz con pollo a la chorrera. 20 minutes later. We're ready to go. I think it's done. Yes, sir. That's arroz con pollo a la chorrera. So how long does it have to sit?
I let it sit for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Should always let your food settle for a little bit. And just wait there. Watch out, don't touch these things here. And that's it.
And that was
Cooking with Coach Arnold.
Don't forget.
To like and subscribe to the video and hit the notification button so you can get every video we make daily. Thank you for watching. Bye.